White House shooting incident, a security scarce unfolded outside the White House in Washington, D.C. after a gunman opened fire near one of the most heavily guarded government complexes in the world. The incident has triggered an immediate high alert response from the U.S. Secret Service, with the area rapidly locked down and security protocols activated. According to the sequence of events, the suspect approached the perimeter of the White House grounds during the evening hours and moved toward a restricted checkpoint of security on the western side. Within moments, he drew a firearm and began firing in the direction of security personnel. Secret Service agents responded almost instantly. They engaged the attacker and returned fire, preventing him from advancing any further toward the secured zone. The suspect was shot and neutralized on the spot before he could breach the White House perimeter. During the exchange of fire, a bystander was reportedly injured. The exact conditions of the injured person, however, are not confirmed as of now, but emergency teams reached the spot quickly and medical assistance was provided. The White House complex is placed under temporary lockdown as a precaution. Staff members and press personnel are moved to secure internal areas, while security sweeps are being carried out around the vicinity. Law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, are called in to take over the investigation. Authorities confirmed that the president was inside the White House at the time of the incident and remains safe and unharmed. Situation is under control, but the incident, of course, has raised fresh concerns over security breaches at one of the most protected locations in the United States. In fact, let's take some breaking news updates that we are now picking up. New video from the White House North Lawn is going viral, showing the moment gunshots rang out during Saturday evening's shooting incident. In the footage, reporters are standing live when multiple loud gunshots suddenly echo across the area. While two reporters quickly ducked and took cover, one female reporter in the middle stood frozen, looking around and asking, "What is that?" before the others pulled her down. The dramatic clip highlighted the chaos as press and staff scrambled for safety on the lawn. That video is on your screens, viewers.
What is that?
Sounds like fire.
What is that? What is that?
Sounds like fire.
What is that?
Sounds like fire.
What is that? What is that?
Sounds like fire.
Let's go across to my colleague Aditya Vadva. And Aditya, all these reporters who were reporting at the time the shooting broke out, what statements have they put out so far? Give us some details on that.
Well, absolutely, Kriti. To see, the accounts of those reporters who were present at the White House, during the shooting, recall the fiery moment. At the time they were, giving their lives and doing PTCs. Definitely, loud gunshots were sounded. About 25 rounds was fired. So that made a atmosphere, a very scary atmosphere as to how, immediately somebody started to shoot at the high-profile White House premises. So definitely, at this juncture, all the journalists were, restricted to the briefing room, and they were, they all rushed to take cover. Supposedly, in a case, if a bullet were to hit any reporter who was doing live. So definitely, at this juncture, all the standard operating procedures were followed at this juncture, which are usually followed in the White House premises, and definitely it needs to be seen now how things unfold in this scenario.